And welcome back. Welcome to our Community Corner today. The Festival of Wood Barrel Aged Beer returned to Chicago last weekend to defend its legacy as North America's largest and most prestigious barrel-aged festival, competition, and fundraiser. And Central Illinois was represented at the event. Joining us this morning is Tim Kleber, the QC lab manager from Distill Brewery. And Tim, you competed in the competition, correct?
Yes, we had 4 entries. Unfortunately, we did not come away with a medal, but
that's all right.
Yeah, it's always good to enter.
Yeah, and it's good to get that exposure, I'm sure, because I'm sure there were thousands of people at this event, right?
Yeah, there's it's quite a large event, and I think there's somewhere around, man, I don't know a hard number, but it's quite a few breweries and entries. Yeah.
Well, that's good, and you got to. I'm guessing people got to sample some of your beer and.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we send the beers that we have for the competition, and that's on the one side, and then the festival is on the floor of the assembly. People can go around and try all the beers. Everything that's entered in the competition is also on the floor, so people can go around and taste it. And it's one of the nice things about this particular festival is there's no cap on the amount of samples that you get.
Oh, wow.
So it's a marathon, not a sprint. That's what I tell people.
I'm sure a lot of people got a little inebriated, I guess you could say.
Yeah. There's a code of conduct that you like to kind of follow and have some decorum, but yeah.
Right, yeah. Drink responsibly, of course. And so let's talk about some of these beers here. I'm just looking at the, sorry, I'm kind of distracted by the design here. It's beautiful. But yeah, tell us about these beers.
Yeah, so these 3 in cans, those are all our Do Svidaniya brand. It's Russian Imperial aged stout. Russian Imperial stout. These are all aged in barrels, whiskey barrels. Our bourbon barrel aged is aged in a bourbon barrel. The rye whiskey is aged in a rye whiskey barrel. And then the other one over here is our Mexican chocolate variant. It has cinnamon, cocoa nibs, and Thai chilies. Oh,
wow. So it must be kind of spicy?
There's a little bit of heat, but it's nothing.
Bit of a kick.
Yeah, it's nothing that's going to like wreck your palate.
Okay.
Yeah. Those are all based on the same base beer. They get treated differently in the barrel, different additives later. So for the competition, we sent our the bourbon and the Mexican chocolate of the ones that are up here. The bourbon, we did win a medal for, in 2015, we won the gold for the category it was entered and best of show.
Nice.
For the entire festival, which was really cool.
Yeah.
That kind of like exploded our brand too for the Do Svidaniya line. Ever since then, we've been making more and more of it.
Very nice, very nice. And last question, so where can people go if, I'm guessing that they can go to the brewery if they want to sample these? Yeah,
that would be the freshest place. We are going to have a release, I think it's the 18th. I think it's next Saturday, Do Svidaniya Day, where we release all of this year's Do Svidaniya that's freshly out of barrels. There's going to be some different treatments that we've done. But yeah, come to the brewery, try our beer. There's also a beer finder on our website. That's really good. You type in your location, what beers you're looking for, and gives you where to look for them.
Very nice. Yeah. Well, this looks delicious. I'll have to try it when I'm not at work, when I'm off the clock. But thank you so much for bringing these in, and you'll have to return to the competition, and we look forward to talking to you next year.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Of course. Stick with us. We'll be right back.